So today I was thinking, when I went to the countryside not long ago, I always bring my art supplies. This time I brought my 12 set oil pastel from Artel colors. These are very old, like from 2012. And when I brought it, I didn't thought of actually doing or drawing anything. But all of a sudden, I just grabbed my tiny notebook that I brought to study a little bit, and I started drawing an apple. I always draw an apple because it's the easiest thing and the first thing I ever learned. So I spent, let's say, a good hour drawing an apple. I put a lot of detail in it, a lot of effort. I was just relaxing in the couch, and all of a sudden my uncle sees my drawing. My uncle says, "Wow, did you really draw that? I don't believe you." And I was like, "Well, I kinda have the hang of it, I think I could do something." And he said, "Well, draw a pear." So I went and did draw a pear. Then I showed it to him and he was like, "Wow, you have some talent in it." And I felt really, really proud of myself. And all of a sudden I remember this very famous YouTuber that he draws with watercolor. And he's very, very talented. And some people were asking him advice and asking him how he draws stuff from just going out and drawing the stuff he sees. And he answered, "Well, just draw everything. Everything that you see. You see toilet paper? You draw the toilet paper. You see a cup? You draw the cup." So I tried to follow his advice actually. And I started drawing tiny things. If I saw a tree, I drew a tree. If I saw the countryside, I draw the countryside. And all of a sudden, I drew this cup. And it was just a cup, a coffee that I made myself. And I put it in the table and I started drawing it. And I tried to do it again and I saw that I could do it again. And I was really amazed by what I could do. I didn't know I could do this. When I came back from vacations, I decided to keep visiting these nature places, and I went to this park that I wanted to go for a really, really long time. And I saw the swans. And I was like, man, it would be really cool if I could draw a swan. I wanted for a very long time to be able to draw birds actually. I love birds. And I love collecting their feathers. Anyways, to make the story short, I brought once again, just in case, art supplies with me. But this time I brought a big book, my watercolor book, and my big 25 oil pastel set from Pentel. And I was like, well, let's just try this. So I went ahead, I took some pictures of the swans, I walked around the park, I enjoyed myself and my time around the park, I enjoyed the nature. There were, lucky me, there were some chairs, very comfy beach chairs with shadow in them, so I sat in one of those and I started drawing. This is the picture that I chose to draw because it had a lot of shadow, because I didn't know how to draw something completely white. And at first it started very simple shapes, very simple drawing. I drew the water, the muddy water, it was very brown. I kept choosing different spots to sit on, and all of a sudden I noticed this one really looking good. So I took some videos of me drawing it for me not to forget what I was doing, because I have no idea what I was doing. Mostly shadowing here and there. I went back home and I kept finishing the details because I was really motivated. And once I finished, I was like, okay, I want to stop. I don't want to keep drawing this one anymore. I feel like this is good enough. So I showed it to my boyfriend and he was like, wow, it looks amazing. And I felt really, really good. I have no idea I could do this, like zero idea. To be fair, let me confess, I use a lot of techniques out of tutorials because I practice a lot of out of tutorials. I never believed I could draw anything outside of a tutorial by myself. But here's the end result. And just keep drawing, guys, just keep doing whatever they advise you and keep trying everything because someday it will be good.